Welcome in, chat. Welcome in. We are just going through a bunch of random Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Okay. Welcome in, chat. 3 for $1 starts. First three: Electromagnetic Turtle, Gaia the Dragon Champion, and Flute of the Summoning Dragon. First three on the chopping block for $1. That's the name of the game today. 3 for $1. And go. I'm just pulling all of these out at random. Um, nothing super high end, but ones that I don't mind getting rid of. And I've got a lot of them. Big stack of them. Okay. Welcome in, chat. Welcome in. Let's get started with these three cards. 3 for $1 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Electromagnetic Turtle, Gaia the Dragon Champion, and Flute of the Summoning Dragon for $1. All three. And I'll be constantly running 3 for $1. Alright, let's see. What can I come up with next? Okay. How about Blackluster Soldier, Magician of Black Chaos, and Heavy Storm? 3 for $1. Magician of Black Chaos, Blackluster Soldier, and Heavy Storm. Sweet. Thank you for the purchase. Much appreciated. We'll get that out. It's probably going to go out tomorrow. All right. Sweet. All right, let's try another three. How about Lord of D, Dark Magician, and Obliterate? 3 for $1. Lord of D, Dark Magician, and Obliterate. Mr. Dank, thank you. I mean, we'll see in 7 seconds, but. Thank you, Mr. Dank. Much appreciated. Again, these will all go out tomorrow. All right, let's see. How about we've got Pot of Greed, Dark Renewal, Pot of Greed, Dark Renewal, and Scrap Shimera. Sorry if I completely botched that, but my apologies. 3 for $1. Okay. Next on, let's go. All right, I'm going to use this because this works a little bit better. I've got Sunseed Twin, Everlasting Alloy, and Cypher Twin Raptor. All of those three. $1. Alright, let's see. How about I'll pull out some older fan favorites. How about a Monster Reborn, a Relinquished, and Lajin Mystical Genie of the Lamp, one of my top favorite cards. Three for $1. Alright. Next up, I have the God cards. We've got the Relinquished Hollow. The Relinquished is not hollow. Sorry, Mr. Dank. Oh wait, hold on. Let me take that back. Let me look at that again. Let's see. I think the Relinquished actually is hollow. Yeah, I think it is hollow, Mr. Dank. Yeah, that's hollow. If you want it, let me know. It is hollow. My mistake. Sure. Let me know. I'll put it off to the side. Alright, let's see. How about we throw out the God cards? Obelisk the Tormentor, Slifer the Sky Dragon, and the Winged Dragon of Ra. All three Egyptian God cards. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Guys, every order today is going to go home with a freebie card in the order, so expect 4 cards in addition, well, an extra card in addition to whatever you buy. Every order is getting a freebie today. All right, next up. Let's try Ryu Senshi. Well, hang on a sec. That works a little bit better. Ryu Senshi. Ooh. All right, Mr. Dan, give me one. I'll run it next. Ryu Senshi, Blackluster Soldier, and Curse of Dragon. 3 for $1. Okay. All right, Mr. Dank. Let me throw in a couple if you want them. This will make the deal look good. All right, so you take the Relinquished. Alright. I'll throw in these other two, but I'll give you the Relinquished, Mobius the Frost Monarch, and Chaos the Shadow Monarch, along with your Relinquished for $1. Alright, those are coming your way. Appreciate it. Alright, next bunch. The last lot? Yeah, I believe that was. Oh shit, what was the last lot? Oh. Excuse me. Ryu, Blackluster Soldier, excuse me, and Curse of Dragon. We'll run that for you. An ESDK Blue Eyes. No, Timeless, I'm sorry, I don't. Thank you, thank you. I'll check while I'm running some cards and see if I find it, and I'll just run it if I do have it. Okay, let's see. What else we got going on here? How about let's do those. We'll do those. All right. How about let's see. Ooh, that's Guilford the Legend. Sorry. Catapult Turtle. And Gearfried the Swordmaster. All three of those for $1. Let's see what else can we get into here. Okay. Oh shoot! I thought I sold that. Hang on. You are right. My apologies, Timeless. I totally forgot about that one. I think the only reason why I didn't mention it is because it wouldn't be a part of the dollar starts. But you are correct. I do have a couple of cards that aren't there that are worth a little more. Just give me 1 second. Let me just check something real quick. Uh, let's see. Let's see. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. I'm still fairly new, but I'm starting to build a slow following. Okay, Blue Eyes White Dragon, SDK001. right, SDK 001 Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay. So this one timeless, I apologize. So yeah, this one won't be $1 start, but um goes for about 16 ungraded. I mean, I'll do it for 10 if you want it timeless. 10 and the shipping might go up because I can't ship it in a mail letter envelope, but I want to make sure it's secure if you're spending the money on it. Okay, let's see. Let me get that ran. Uh, Hang on. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. All right, Blue Eyes. $10. Thank you, Timeless. And you will get it in this protective case as well. All right. Appreciate it. I'm actually glad you saw it too. Have others. Uh, I have one other. It's an LOB, not an SDK. And it's not a. Let me rephrase that. So when I say I have other cards like that, it's not a Blue Eyes. It's a mystical elf. So that one. Let me see. And this one is not a first edition. Let me see. No. Not a first edition, but this one $5 if $5 if anyone wants it. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's go through some more stuff. Let me go grab something, guys. I'll be right back. check one thing. Okay. Okay, so all my favorites are taken out. All right. Okay. Well, that just happened. All right. Let's hit it more. Let's try. These are played. This is from my personal collection, a deck I used to play in tournaments with. But so these next few might have some play. But how about we do Time Wizard, and I will throw these all in top loaders as well. Tribute to the Doom and Dark Magician. I just found this one. I totally forgot about it. So if anyone was asking, my apologies. But $1. Oh nope, don't bid on that. Oh, okay. Sorry, Timeless. I'm just all right. Timeless. I'll cancel the order, or I'll just throw in a bunch of cards worth up to $10. I'll throw in a bunch more. You let me know. I did not mean to leave it at that. Should not have been at 10. But let me know if you want me to cancel. I'll just throw in a bunch of more cards for free. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15. I'll throw in some more cards for you. My apologies about that. I'll just throw in a bunch more cards for you. Okay. All right. So Elemental Hero Wildheart, 7 colored fish, and Black Pendant. Let me correct this before I. Okay. That's better. Where did? Okay. How about we got Jigen Bakudan, Magic Jammer, and Wing Weaver. Hopefully this is. There we go. That's better. Okay. How about, let's see, Giant Soldier of Stone, Change of Heart, and Garnecia Elephantis. All right. How about Maneater Bug, Shield and Sword, and Sunlight Unicorn. I'm gonna look. Let me see. I think I might have. Let me. Magnet, Battle City, Gadget, Exodia, Water. Magician. Uh, okay, so I have one more. That is my last Dark Magician. Nothing special or anything, but that is my last Dark Magician I have. Yeah. You got it. Let me throw in a couple more. So with that Dark Magician, I'll throw in. How about we throw in a Horn of the Unicorn and Gaia the Fierce Knight, along with that. Raid, thank you. They're all mixed in, Beacon, so I'm just kind of just going through stacks and just seeing what comes out. All right, how about let's try the Eye of Truth. Uh, Here's a hollow Mystical Force and Karibo for $1. Okay. How about Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, Celtic Guardian, and ooh, Mystic Box. All right. How about let's see, Magical Hats, Multiply, and ow, Blackluster Soldier for $1. All right. How about we go with 3 OGs: Furl Imp, Mystical Elf, and Beaver Warrior. Alright, what else we got going on? Alright, let's see. How about we got Dream Clown, Phantom Griffin, and Robin Goblin. Okay. How about, let's see, Poisonous Mummy, D-Spell, and Dwarf Star Dragon Planter. Ooh. Okay. Let's try something else. Alright, we're gonna go more towards Emperor of Darkness and that kind of deck style. So we've got Erebus, the Underworld Monarch, Ether, the Heavenly Monarch, and Eidos, the Underworld Squire. Squire? Yeah, Squire. That. Okay. How about Elemental Hero Sparkman, Dark Blade, and Goblin Attack Force. Okay. How about Gearford the Iron Knight, Dummy Golem, and this one's definitely played, but Ancient Telescope. Okay. Lost Guardian, Matza the Zapper, and Release Restraint. Ooh. All right. How about Ninja Grandmaster Suzuki, Exiled Force, and Obnoxious Celtic Guardian? Definitely, it's a lot of. I started Yu-Gi-Oh primarily, and then dabbled in Pokemon. Now it's kind of like the opposite. My next stream, I'm gonna do 5 for $1 because I do realize now that I have a shit ton of bulk. Now that I'm really looking at everything, and I'm like, make a couple bucks here and there. I'm not worried about it. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm doing a lot more Pokemon now. I mean, I have Yu-Gi-Oh, but I do a little bit of everything. Electronics. If you look in my buy it now, you'll realize that I do a wide variety of everything. Um, so there is that. Let's see. Base set. I do, but nothing. They're all like basic, no frills, timeless. They're just a basic, vintage the old set. Um, Nothing really fancy. Unfortunately, no. Um, I have some graded Pokemon. I think one of them is a holo, but the rest are pretty basic. I might do that as my next stream, next 1 or 2 streams. All right. We've got Deskbot 001. This one I don't know how to pronounce. Gear Gear Auger something. And then Gimmick Puppet Twilight Joker. All right. Spell Canceller, Fire Formation Tenkai, and then Magical Dimension. Yeah, guys, check back for anyone that's here. I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do a Pokemon stream in another couple days, and then my next Yu-Gi-Oh stream, I'm gonna rerun all these cards. But since I have so much bulk, I'm gonna do like probably 5 or 10 for $1, just to get rid of some of it. Okay. All right. Quick Draw Synchron. Synchron. Let's see. Dynabase and Vampire Kingdom. Okay. 3 for a buck. Oop, I just peed. These are like Garbo. Alright, let's take another stack, see what we got going on here. Let's see. Alright, guys, here's another nice one. I'll run this. I'll throw 2 cards behind it, but or as like a add-on for it, but it's a little more than. Let's see. So I've got this hollow red eyes black dragon. This won't be a dollar start, but I'll do this one. This one I'll do for $8 if anyone wants it. It's worth about 9 or 10, I believe. Uh, I mean, it's not bad. Not the best, but not too bad. Yeah, so if anyone Raider, if you want, let's see, any other red eyes in my stock? Don't think so. Like that one. Do I have a dragon? Zodiac gadget. Battle City Magnet Warrior. Water. Hmm. Is that a magnet? Battle City, maybe? No. No, that is the only. That is my last red eyes. I'll even drop it down to 5 because I just looked at it a little more and the condition. It's got a little. It's got some issues, but if anyone wants it for 5, I'll run it for 5 because I just looked at it a little bit closer and it's not in the. It's not terrible shape, but it's not in the greatest of shape. So if anyone wants it, I'll rerun it for 5. Okay, here's another good one that I found. Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. That's a pretty solid one. I kind of like that one. Let's see. Do $5 on that one. And then we will go back to the 3 for $1. But these are just some of like the more. First editions. Let me go quickly through, see what I got for first editions. I know I definitely have a good amount of them. Or at least I thought I did. Uh, okay. Let's see. All right. Landrobe the Rock Vassal. Firestorm Monarch. And how about Gamma the Electromagnetic Warrior? If I could place these cards. Sorry. No, not $10. Shit. Sorry, guys. I keep on clicking the wrong button. Those will be $1 once I fix this. So just hold off 1 sec. I keep on making a mistake with the button. Okay, let's try that again. That's more appropriate. Okay. How about Psychic Bounder, Predaplant Morary Nemphithith? However you pronounce that. And then Glory of the King's Hand. I think this card is more just for design, but you know. Raider, I'll do it as the 3 for $1, so you get the mail envelope shipping, the cheaper shipping. And I'll just throw in a couple cards. A couple extra cards. Yeah, let me do that. Hold on 1 sec. Let's do that. Throw in Red Eyes. What else can I give you? All right, how about I'll give the blue eye, you get the red eyes. Yeah, I'd always appreciate a tip. It'll be the first tip I've ever gotten. That'd be nice. And I'll just throw it in with your order. I appreciate that. You're the first one that's ever tipped me, so definitely appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's check out some cards here. These are like really cool looking cards. They're spells, but I think they're kind of cool. Hierarchical Seal from the Ashes, Dimension Reflector, and Metal Hold the Moving Blockade. I honestly think these cards just look good. So let me make sure. All right. Let's see. How about Yellow Gadget? Despia Theater of the Branded, and then Molten Conduction Field for $1. All right, guys, that is going to be it for me today. I actually have to go and pick up my dog from the vet. He got fixed today. Not like any of you needed to know that, but that is where I'm headed off to. I will schedule my next couple streams. I'm going to do a Pokemon stream for some cards. I've got a bunch of that mystery packs and stuff. And then I'm going to, since I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh bulk, I'm going to do in a future stream. I'll do like 5 to 10 for $1 just to get rid of a lot of this bulk. So, with that being said, thank you for everyone that purchased anything. They will all go out tomorrow. Um, and if you want to hit follow, I'd appreciate that. And I will see you guys later. Thank you.